Carolina Panthers back at home after hitting the jackpot on the Vegas Strip.
The Carolina Panthers rejuvenated behind Dalton.
They're going to let it ride against the Cincinnati Bengals, who are trying to avoid going 0-4 for the first time since 2019.
He's got it! Touchdown! Unbelievable.
That start, by the way, led to a 2-14 record, setting them up to draft a kid named Joe Burrow. That Burrow kid, not the reason they dropped their third in a row. He walks in off a 3-touchdown outing, no INTs, over 320 yards, a rating over 125.
Could not have been dropped in any better. That combo's pretty good.
Jamar Chase, also not the problem. 7 targets, 6 catches, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns.
End zone shot. It's caught for the touchdown!
Burrow hooked up with 5 other guys in the 20 to 55 yard range. He took 2 sacks on 39 pass attempts. They can live with that. Bengals' run game arrives in good shape. Popped at 6.2 per, 120 plus yards versus Washington.
Burrow with a block, and Moss is out of bounds with a first down.
All that equaled 33 points, usually plenty to get a W. But now you arrive to the problem. Not to point fingers, but one of these teams gave up 38 points last week without their offense turning it over, mind you.
Daniels is going to walk it in for the touchdown.
Cincinnati pass defense is the one Jaden Daniels will remember forever, the team that gave him his breakout. Bengals secondary has repairs to make. Let Daniels go for 250 plus yards on 11 an attempt. Cartman fat. 140 plus rate, 2 touchdowns, no INTs.
He's got another, and this time it's Trent Scott.
Now they go up against an offense that just went for 36, led by its passing attack that has a new motto: forget Wesley Snipes, always bet on red, mixed in with a little gray.
To the end zone, it's caught. Picture perfect dive from Dalton.
I guess what they say is true. It's not the football, it's how you use it. Bengals going up against Andy Dalton, who pulled the ultimate hold my beer kid in Vegas, proceeded to throw 3 touchdowns, almost 320 yards, a rating over 120.
Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught.
He was using all the same parts, too. Only took a couple sacks, 37 pass attempts, so they can live with it. Now he's playing his old team, which will make him feel like a dad who takes his kid back to his old high school. They've heard of you, but no one really knows you. They do know his primary receiver, Deontay Johnson, who loved having the vet throwing, 122 yards and a TD.
Deontay Johnson showing the wheels. He's still going.
Cincinnati's DBs gave up 100 yards to wide receiver Terry McLaurin, and he scored on him.
This one is launched from McLaurin. Touchdown!
Dalton really loved Deontay. He targeted him 14 times, no one else with 6. Adam Thielen pulled in 40 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 55 and a score.
Hubbard bangs his way in.
Hubbard comes in spicy, 114 rush yards, 5.4 a carry.
You talk about finding a little timing and a little rhythm into the offense.
Cincinnati's defense did play the run well, at least, and so did Carolina's. They held Vegas to 3.4 a carry, and the secondary Burrow faces struggled a little with Aiden O'Connell, but that was after they were way up. Handled a starter well enough. Gardner Minshew, sub-90 rate, picked him off.
Minshew is picked off. Minshew threw it right at him.
Last box, Burrow will be looking at a Panthers pass rush that enters off a good outing, good for 3 sacks last week.
On 2nd and 1, and O'Connell going backwards. It's Clowney.
This is the rubber match between these two teams all time. 3-3-1. The tie back in 2014, 37-37. Panthers tie it in the waning seconds. Both teams hit OT field goals. Some dude named Andy Dalton, 320 plus yards, couple touchdowns. Cam Newton, over 100 rushing yards, a score, over 280 passing yards, 2 TDs.